Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Bitcoin on a weekly basis. We're going to take a look at it on a 2-day basis, and we're also going to talk about it on a daily basis, right? And at the same time, guys, we're going to talk about the good stuff, which is like hourly and all of that good stuff, right? So hourly is pretty bullish, right? So let's start off with the hourly basis, right? So if you're new to our content and you haven't been getting any of these updates, it is because you haven't subscribed yet, or you haven't been you haven't basically hit the notification. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification, so you can get all our basically public updates, right? So if you're looking to join Sun Crypto Premium for all of these updates, like private updates, you can join Sun Crypto. So you can Sun Crypto Premium group, so you can get all these updates regarding BTC. All right, XRP, Kusama, Sushi, all of these trade, guys. We took it like over the last like a few hours and so on. Nice trade from Sushi down like from like $2 all the way up to like almost 240, 250. We're looking to pump it all the way up to basically $3 and so on if market structure gives us that opportunity, right? So you take a look at Kusama last night. We did say it's going to be pumping to the upside. We took it from like just about like a $45 range, right? And basically Kusama trade is right here. So Kusama trade just about like 46, and we've been looking for like a 55 and so on, right? So it is looking actually very bullish right now. Price action just about like 52, 54 and so on, right? So that's the type of setup you get with Sun Crypto. So if you are interested, just send me a message, so I can basically give you access to my premium group and all the information you need. But let's go ahead and take a look at the good stuff. All right, BTC. All right. So if you take a look at the hourly basis, what we said regarding BTC was like, if Bitcoin, all right, going to be pumping right here, okay, it did that exactly. We said it's going to drop down, it's going to give us a flat correction. Remember, a flat correction is a bearish pattern. However, sometimes you can get a very tricky pattern, which is basically a nice bull flag at the top and a breakout to the upside, or you can get a bull flag right there, drop 50% and pump to the upside. So what we did was like, as soon as we get to this area, we said, hey guys, let's just be cautious, right? We can pump all the way up to 0.618. If you take a look at it, 0.618 was right there, okay, all the way up to basically 19k. So we pumped 19k, pump all the way up to 0.786. 0.786, it is actually a bearish Fibonacci. I don't know if you guys know, understand the Fibonacci areas, but 0.786, it is not a bullish Fibonacci. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind, right? I'm gonna give you a very quick example right here. If you go back, let's take a look at it on a daily. So you can see like BTC loves to pull back. Okay, so you might be like, oh, it is a very strong pushback up, but take a look at it right there. That was like 0.786. Price action got rejected right back down, right? So you take a look at it again, the next pullback right there, okay, 0.786. You might be thinking like the move is very strong. No, it's not strong. It is a bearish pattern. And if you pay attention to the structure right here, okay, you pay attention to the structure we just created. It is the same exact structure we created last year, back in 2019, just about the low 9k. Okay, I was actually bearish last year when BTC retested like low 9k. I was shorting right here, but sucker just decided to pump it all the way up to 20k. So we got out right here and basically shorted it exactly around like a 12.2 and then take it all the way back down. So let's just be cautious. We got the same exact setup. So even though trend is bullish right now, we're just going to be cautious at 0.786. Either take profits, let the market do the work, and then look for another setup, right? So if you want to basically get all those type of setups, make sure to join Sun Crypto so you can basically get all these juicy setup, right? Another important aspect of this bullish uptrend is like, when you take a look at it on a daily, volume is quite low, okay? Price action is heavy. That's not a bullish sign, okay? Another structure you got to keep in mind, guys. I'm just going to give you a very quick tip. Whenever market structure drops down, give you a flat correction right here, dump right down, it tends to go back up and retest the double top. And that's what we're doing exactly right here. As you can see, BTC is basically pumping right back up to retest the double top. So let's just keep that in mind. it is bullish, right? But we're getting a lot of bearish structure, okay, within the bullishness. So it doesn't mean it cannot go up, but you just have to keep in mind, okay, bears haven't showed up yet over the last 2 months, so they can show up at any given time. So let's just keep that in mind so we can stay focused and take the right trades and all of that good stuff, right? Another important aspect we talk about regarding the MACD on a daily basis, right, is like MACD already crossed bearish, okay? Remember, we talked about it right there, and we said, when your MACD cross bearish, price action gonna be very choppy. Choppiness also involve bullishness. It means it can do this, but it can do that, drop, choppy. This is very choppy, but you got a lot of bullish uptrend. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So let's just keep that in mind, right? So now let's take a look at the 2-day time frame, right? The 2-day time frame is incredibly bullish. Okay, we got like 6 hours to close this candle, as you can see right there, right? This candle going to close in 6 hours, so the next 6 hours going to be quite interesting for the market. So what I'm looking for is like a possible sideways correction, right? So, and slow down in trend, slow down in the bullish uptrend, right? So let's just keep that in mind. BTC is almost at resistance, just about like a 19.4 19.5 area on the 2-day basis. Closing above it could basically create a bullish uptrend like this. Okay, so we're just gonna keep an eye on this these two lines, right? Resistance right there, right, and support going to be right here. We're gonna talk about it on the 8-hour basis. Another aspect of the 2-day time frame is like market structure can still pump to the upside, but your MACD, your indicators, not going to allow you to basically create a new strong uptrend. You see what I'm saying? So MACD is basically bearish. Price action basically challenging the MACD, saying, hey, I'm going to be pumping to the upside, but MACD is saying no. Price action saying I'm going up, MACD is saying no. So as long as we basically cross looking bearish on the MACD, everything going to be just a correction. Any move in this area going to be just a correction, not a a bullish uptrend and all of that good stuff. All right, so now let's take a look at the lower degree. So on the lower degree, on a 6-hour time frame, we can start to see like a bearish sign. As you can see, buy volume is not a lot. Price action is pretty very overextended on the lower degree, but with low volume. So that's not a very strong sign of bullishness, right? So but if and only if, okay, we get a big volume, as you can see, the trend line right there, we already broke it, right? So we already broke this trend line. So it could possibly give the bulls another chance, right? Retest right there, and then we could be looking for the upper level of this trend line, if and only if we're going to get a big volume. Remember, we already talked about the 2-day time frame not crossing bullish, the 2-day time frame not crossing bullish, daily not crossing bullish, right? In order for price action to basically pump to the upside, we might need the 2-day time frame to basically cross bullish for price action to basically try to challenge this trend line right there at some point, right? But we're going to take a look at it. If we find a very good support just about this area, we could be looking for the move to the upside. However, a break below this key area going to take us right back down here, okay, right back down here. Another key aspect we did not talk about is like the 12-hour 100 EMA, right? 12-hour 100 EMA just about this area. So it is going to be below the trend line, right? But we're going to talk about it later, right? It is going to be below the trend line right there, but we're going to talk about it later. If we break this key level, we know exactly what to look for, down to the for support area, and we know exactly what we're looking for. If we break out to the upside, we're going to be looking for this trend line up to the top, right? So guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. If you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes, don't forget to join Send Crypto Premium Group or Send Crypto public Telegram group, link in the description. If you have any question, just send me a message so you can basically access my either my public Telegram group or my premium Telegram, my premium Discord channel. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching.